Continue.
Hello, hello. Alright, so I'm probably gonna be deleting this one. But yeah, this is Doki Doki Literature Club. Thanks to Thamriel for telling me about this apparently crazy game you have to experience sort of deal. That's what he was telling me. I had to experience it. He wasn't gonna say shit, but you just had to see it. As an Englishman, I can't support this Frenchman. Hello, Amelia. Hello, B. Animu. It's gonna be a whole lot of Animu. So, by playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age and you consent to the exposure of highly disturbing content. What? Okay. I agree. Team Silvano. Hello, Evie. The fuck is going on? So, settings. Is there a jiggle feature, baby? And after choices on a forward time. Yeah, it's so nice though. I'm gonna be taking my pantalones off for this stream. Hey, your bacon Deacon was your friend. What is that? Your boy Deacon here is with his friend? Hell yeah, my dude. Well. New game it is. Highly disturbing content. Please enter your name. Narrcost. Hi, nice to meet you. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. The girl is Sayora, my neighbor, and a good friend since we were children. Already off to a good start. Already off to a good start. You know the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it kind of works out because you both know each other for so long. We used to walk to the school together on days like this, but starting around the high school, she oversleeps more frequently, and I get tired of waiting up. If she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Oh god, this is already gonna be one of those days. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you, baby. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. Oh god, it's already senpai shit. 5 minutes in, already senpai shit. Okay, that's me, Narrcost. Well, it's people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you do have to wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean to me if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Narrcostoru. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Narrcost, have you decided a club to join yet? A club? I told you already I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Huh? What? That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure that's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time in games and anime. I don't know why the fuck people keep on saying it's a horror game, but I was talking about I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any other skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know that you're happy now. But I die to go, at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. That's almost like an otaku sort of deal. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look for the few clubs if that will make you happy. No promises though, for the love of God. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worrying so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is an ordinary as ever, and it's over before I knew it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for once an ounce of motivation. She's just staring at a wall inside of a classroom. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. Then as soon as the school starts, they go bonkers and just stab you. I guess I have no choice, but I start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come in the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Yandere? Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me, it's just going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Yo, thank you, Kofken. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is a vice president of the Literature Club? Literature Club. Not that we'll ever be aware of her interest in the literature. Welcome to Narrcost Nation, Offken. In fact, I'm 99% sure she's only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she'd inherit the title Vice President. That's it? That's all you need? Okay. I like that. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. As corrupt you, Narboy. Instantly. Like Goku. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Hee. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning and has planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yeah. Let's go. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of this school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I guess I glance over. I must Kyun the way. God damn it. Yeah, this is blind. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. And there's the lolly. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Huh, Narrcost. Whoa, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. ... All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls! Wowzers! What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Dari. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Oh boy, okay. She's also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. You just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says quietly to my ear, and then turns back towards the other girls. Anyways, this is Natsuki, who is always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with the people like Sayori and Natsuki. Some flat justice. Oh well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica? Monica! There we go, it's Monica! It's just with a K. Is that right? That's right, Monica. It's a great seeing you again, Narrcost. Monica smiles sweetly. We don't need to know each other well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me genuinely feels a little Doki Doki. You too, Monica. Come sit down, Narrcost. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I will get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged in the form of a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so there was some space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner in the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, take a seat next to Sayori. Sounds like Nar! Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes, decorated to look like cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make each ear. So cute! I had no idea you were good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just what the fuck? Does she have a vampire thing? Is this gonna turn into Van Helsing really fucking quick? Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Is it horror because it's so fucking ridiculously stereotypically anime? I turn the cups around my finger looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. Icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Oh god, I haven't heard that somewhere before. Made them for you or anything? Oh god damn it! Really? Fuck, they already used the line, they already burned the... Not like I made it for the... Anyway. I thought you were technically dead, Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for you, you know. Baka. Alright. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't you worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, Anyanya Pratt. Welcome to the Narrcost Nation. Hello, Narrcost. Hello, Ron Veazey. Cup of tea to help you enjoy a good book. I guess the good book is going to be the Bible after tonight, because people keep on warning me about the fucking horror game that I'm playing. Don't let yourself get intimidated, Yuri. Just trying to impress you. Because this is as fucking bright pink as a unicorn's asshole. So, I don't know where anything creepy is going in. I'm listening to tubas and shit. But that's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that. You know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? Dead ass. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here. So, that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Well, we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? Is this Brazzers? This is turning into Brazzers very quickly. Is this gonna be one of those hentai games? Can we get some more likes up in here? Up in here, Rondeezy, that's my dude. Make sure that you slap that like button like E Honda, folks, if you're here to suffer. As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any major club. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it, and encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monika really is a great leader. Yuri's also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised that you aren't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort and start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. Literally the fundamental development of civilization. Cannot be interesting here. But yes, can we get a hashtag Ron, the $2 holler, my son? If you have to work hard to convince people, then you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that's much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. If you slap that like button like E Honda, be sure to add numbers. It slaps it out. Yeah, hell yeah. Right, everyone. Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Oh, God. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. No, Ron, no, don't support this. So Narrcost, what kind of thing do you like to read? Chicken strips. Considering how little I've read in these past few years, I definitely don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half jokingly. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of you for a reader, I guess. Well, that can't change that. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. Boy howdy, it's hooked on phonics, boys. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up as soon as she finds her comfort in the world of books. not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can just so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? That's an oddly foreshadowing line. That is... Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at a minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well have a conversation with a rock. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri, for someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or take me to another world, then I really can't put it down. The real horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world. If only for brief moments. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud, and give that back. Fine. Either your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just cute as you are. Yuri sides up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders. I'm not cute. That's Natsuki. You write your own poems? Oh, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I don't think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. And not a very confident writer yet, huh? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and shows even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel better or comfortable enough to share hers. ... Kurumi, how you doing, my dude? I guess it's the same as for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. Cute MGS5 music, oh god. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's go all home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them and read them to each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a nice new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Narrcost? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back at the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lost my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. What? I'm sorry, I thought... Narrcost. You all... I'm defenselessly against these girls. It takes a while for shit to get real. Be specific, like 2 hours. There's still things to enjoy before the 2-hour mark. But that's when shit gets real. That's it. If I'm writing poems for the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided that. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes lighten up. Yes, I'm so happy. Theria wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. But let's make this official. Welcome to the Literature Club. And thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remembers the plan? Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over me once more. Narrcost, I look forward to seeing you and how you express yourself. I do not know the way. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my metacore writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Narrcost, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Yuri and I never walk home together anymore, because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay. With that, the two of us depart to the club room and make our way home. Kyun. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess this starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club members will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay. Eternity. Frightening. Holidays. Party. Massacre? Okay. Anissa, god damn it. Climax. Oh shit. Unrestrained? Essence? Okay, uncontrollable. Starscape. Sunny. Lust. Inferno. Disarray. Extraordinary. Why is this giggle? Extreme. Incongruent. Sensation. Incongruent. Hi again, Narrcost. Glad you didn't run away on us, haha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least keep my word. By now, most of the games are gonna sexually identify as a male. But no, most of them are gonna sexually identify as a male. Oh god. Yuri's gonna be my waifu. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Narrcost. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Theory told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan on just come here to hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in her club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Narrcost always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with the busy work without me even asking. Like cooking and cleaning my room. How dependable. Theory, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. You almost set your house on fire once. If that's so, you two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Narrcost can become good friends too. Theory? As usual, Theory seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Reach under the skirt and feel a dick and freak out. Oh, God. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori. Me? Well, not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you and a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it as big of a deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Hey, brother man, how you doing, fun times? SpongeBob's an amazing anime. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you want it. This is how a girl accidentally is being cute. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. You. Well, you can read it on your own pace. I am. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monika to kick off one of the scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Theory and Monika are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Dude, don't worry about it at all. Take your time, enjoy yourself, I'll be there. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Tonight in action's killing us. Zach, how you doing? I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. I cannot talk. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I can feel bad for distracting her from reading. Catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Oh god. Gamer guy used some... Oh god. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. Hell yeah, Dr. Bob, how you doing, my dude? She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. Fuck yeah, we're already in love, boys, we're in! But that only makes her hide her face in the deeper of the book. Hell yeah. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I must see the sensing her. I mutter, sensing I must startle her. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed that in the first place. But I'm sure rereading a bit of this so. You know what that means? That's the book that you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for the particular reason. Not just curious. How come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, and that's what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading soon. Oh my goodness, and I'll definitely start reading it soon. Hello. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about, anyway? Well, She closes her book and scans her eye over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away, because it's about the girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost young sister. Basically, it's about the girl, okay? But as soon as she does this, so her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships as her life starts to fall apart. Huh. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so the dark turn came from nowhere. Christy, how you doing, girl? Aha! Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of this sort of thing, Narrcost? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. Flatfest for the month action versus comedy action kicking our ass. She's so shy and reclusive on the other side, her mind seems to be completely different. It's just those kind of stories. They challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. Your horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. I'm glad to hear it. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, it made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm not rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I still haven't lost interest or anything. You said it was a good God damn it. God damn it, I guess I'm alright then. But I feel like I shouldn't let you know what I have all of this problem. Time with Yuri, 4-4 time? Hey Narrcost, more C4, how you doing? When I let things like this book and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to the other people. What the fuck, B? So I'm sorry if it ends up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's the literature club after all. Ah, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. Then why the fuck am I playing this if there's no hentai involved? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me get to this book. I quickly retrieved the book and I have put it in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit this here, right? I'll also put Nara in Chicago's Most Wanted. I slipped into the seat next to Yuri's. Ah, yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. To get laid. Hell yeah, dude, you gotta drop it. I'm sorry. Not that I don't want you to. It's just that something I'm not very used to. I'm reading company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Google Image is your friend, Narjan. So should I look up the Eye of Markov? The fuck? Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but it's the feeling of something comforting. Yuri in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from the book instead. Sorry. Oh god damn it, it was just... Yuri, you're really apologizing a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here. This should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. Ah, I suppose so. We timidly close our own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm's on its way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess it makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. When holding it like this, we're all even closer together than before. Actually kind of distracting me. As if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Gonna get some fuck. It's time to get the dickin', sons. Are you ready? To turn the page? Sorry. I think I gotta be distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, her eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient, it takes you a bit longer. Rating with Izzy, my dude! If you guys haven't checked out Izzy, he's a beautiful bastard. One of the funniest guys on this platform. Fucking love his streams. Make sure that you click on his name and subscribe as we go through Doki Doki fucking Literature Club. Drunken raid with Izzy. Oh, dude. We have to grab a whiskey. We have to grab a whiskey. The least I can do. Raiding with Drunk Izzy. Holy shit, what a strong raid, dude. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate you since you've been patient so with me. Yeah, thanks. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for posting the links on. I appreciate that, brother man. Fuck yeah. Thank you, my dude. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she's finishing her page before me, so I turn on my own violation. Doki Doki, Okie Dokie, Kathya! How you doing, girl? I'm gonna cry. Woo! What's up, boys? Instead, I just assume she finishes the page before me. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange of disenfranchised vows. Is Noki Okie Doki. Make sure your sexy fam squad hit that like button. What about Doki Doki Universe? My thumb gently letting out of the page, letting it flutter over her sides as she's catched under her own thumb. Hell yeah. Can you narrate my thoughts every time, my dude? Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Haha! You think so? Stay tuned for ASMR dropping this year. How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she's also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Hey Monica. Pude Monica. Hey Monica. Holy fuck. I love when you muddle in your shame. I've missed the sultry voice. I'm streaming VR chat, but it's not acceptable. No, Zan! I'm oddly really attracted to your voice, thank you. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. But maybe I could see my way into your pants. Or there's a kind of reminiscence of some of your mannerisms. I don't know who the fuck any of these people are. People keep on coming in here and telling me it's a horror game. I have no fucking clue what it is. It's just super shitty generic anime. I see. Yuri remained silent for a moment. But Narrcost, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Forget fwa time. I want a hot lesbian action. Clearly, I love it. But thank you guys, thank you Izzy, and thank you Amber and everybody else for showing up. I appreciate you, you beautiful bastards. They're so embarrassing that you think that. Wait. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. A fucking Cliff. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess it's more meant it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Anime game until 2-hour mark I'm talking about. Okay everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. Oh boy, we might not have enough time if you wait for us for too long. If you exhale, spare from the finish of your thoughts. It's alright, Yuri. You look kind of down. Just pranks your ass, one after another, baby. It's gonna be smooth. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close at top of my thumb. Youch! Alright, damn it, alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer if I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. It's the case I'll read it a little more tonight, baby. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit. Don't you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, I feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Dude, who didn't do their homework tonight? Alright. It's me. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I only want to read with you by my side, Narbb, always. Well, now everyone's ready. Why don't we find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's on the wrinkled sheet of a loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. Why does it sound like a Dashboard confessional album? On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. Oh god. Alright, oh what the fuck was that? Okay, I'm gonna save the game, I guess. Empty slot. On the other hand, Monica wrote, okay, I could already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. Want me here to read lusty books? I want to hear Narrcost. Not a single fucking guy in this. There is one man right here. I do the same myself. Do my poem to first. I'm gonna show it to. Who the fuck is the girl that I'm picking on? I'm getting Yuri, right? That's lesbian. Isn't it like lesbian hentai is Yuri? Or is that yaoi? I always forget. I want to show it to Yuri first, right? Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. There we go. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. What's poppin', reality? Whoops, there goes reality. Whoops, there goes gravity. Welcome, dude. Can we get a hashtag reality in the chat, please? You know what to do with donations, damn it. Shake that money maker. Yowie's guy action. Got it. Shake that money maker. Reality exceptional. What was that? Dude, there's gonna be so much yiffing going on. I'm gonna go now. Bye. I'll dream of your voice. Alright, out. Axel. If you guys are enjoying yourself, make sure that you like and subscribe. I appreciate it. This is fucking devastating. Did I say something out loud? Yuri's first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. Hi. Ugh. He's going to hate me. Thank you, my dude. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Give me the yiff. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? But no yiff from me. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? You use your imagery and metaphors indicate you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. Oh god. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off. I may be able to find an excuse. I shall continue buying your breakfast. Fuck yeah, dude, thank you! Hell yeah, double realty, baby! Thank you for the 5 pounds. We're 10 pounds heavier tonight, baby. And that's a good thing. She traces her finger along the words of the poem, is breaking me down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay, this is the reason I was able to tell. just that there's specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Motherfucker, you've ever touched a pen before? Gets told that you're a master of making poems? You have never touched it a day in your life. Did it the first time? Fucking Jesus when it comes down to writing. Professor Kyun! Turn down some good gif right now, but I don't want to look any up. I'm already fucked up enough. And I think its most noticeable thing I recognize is in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick writing styles separate from the topic matter and they don't form fit two together. The end result is both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Donating to Straight, I had 100 now, I'm on 20. Well, rock on, my dude. Once Yuri finds a train of thought, it's of her demeanor totally changes. But thank you for the kindness, dude. People like you are fucking solid in rock and roll. Her stammering's completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem, but I'll see you around, my guy. Take it easy, Zach. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work tougher is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but all comes with practice and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you a valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry, it's fine. You gonna upload another video of Flex Tape Exposed? I wish, dude. I'm the only one that likes the sound of that. Different skills and techniques. Okay, I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if there's a rare opportunity for her, which is itself kind of funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. Donating just makes sense. That's god damn it. Shake that moneymaker, Sir Housecat. Nar money. Thank you, my dude. I appreciate it. Thank you. Are you respecting these women's? There's nothing more fucking rock and roll than respecting women's, Mr. Landon. Ghosts under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstand the test of time at last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. A bathed claims, breathing air of present of living the past. Light flickers. I flicker back. Oh, hey, Newt. Oh, this is gonna get fucked up fast. ... I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Is that what I'm thinking? Did it just time how long it took me to read? Oh shit. Well, I just don't read scripts very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Alright. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. You're gonna be fucked, you don't know how to read. These have autism or something, ow! I really write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it, I'll be honest. This is our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Well, you name your computer and shit. It's data mining me. Something's easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Narrcost. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets are often express their own thoughts, feelings, experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Damn it, Zans, Narrcost should cost more. He's such a cheap date. No, damn it! Don't do it! And soon we'll be left with nothing, Zanj. Oh, shake that money maker. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so... Moneymaker. Nah, it's anything I probably learned a thing or two from you. Thank you, hell yes. Thank you for the fucking donations. You're very generous. Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Narrcost. Me too. Hi, Narrcost. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions of the club, like new activities or things, we can do better. That's a heart for you, dude. So how far are you in the game? The loots haven't happened yet. I think we're working our way for loots. But there's a lot of weird fucking bombs being caught here. Nope, not yet, sadly. Don't be afraid to bring them things up, okay? Okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? Kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Haha. Don't worry, Narrcost. You're a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's all sorts of barrier we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Narrcost. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. This is all you can stream? Damn it, why? Why is this the only thing I can do? Why is I can only stream this game? I'm really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I'm an ass man now? Doki Doki. As a kid, I was like all about boobs, but as you get older, you learn to appreciate a nice ass. I'm just gonna say that. I guess I understand you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. The ways always counts when I put in some effort. Helps dull the shame. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it's worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Type of boy to upload ass man pictures, god damn it. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. The fact that you don't know boobies can smell means that you've never been close to a woman. Because ladies I know. Titty deodorant should exist sometimes, especially after the gym. You're like so many readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. I'm kidding. Damn it. Well, I'll see you in the demonetized section. The flat justice. I guess Yuri's cool. Can we get a hashtag bring your A game? Both always people to get something out of it. Just, you know what, here's a message from me to you. Just wash before anything. Or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. Garrett, it can take years of practice while I'm assuming Yuri has got a point. I've never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near the level yet. I'm respecting women. With justice. Don't worry so much about that. You'll do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. If you could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. Yuri's kind of thick, so I think. So I guess? I don't know. It's not all about the thickness. B-spec bim- Damn it, we're doing B memes in here? best way to find that kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident, someone who claims to be very good. Well, that's the case, I have to be sounding very confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It could have been me. See the direction of speckled protrudes, a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer in for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late. My retinas. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image, just a little hole that wasn't too bright, it was deep. Stretching forever into everything, a whole infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. So what'd you think? It's very freeform, is what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Okay, yeah, it's kind of style you gotten pretty popular nowadays. That's it, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, it's not that I don't know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's in being influenced my poems a bit. An epiphany. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about some deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on specific points. Well, I'll see you around, Kink. AP Econ teacher, so I think that knows a thing or two about exquisite literature. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up for later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll get a bit dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thank you for listening. No, I've never played this before 10-minute break, and I'm completely blind on it. I just got it from Thamriel, who said, like, dude, just play it. Don't fucking look up anything on it, just play it. Bruh, slam that one, she's got green eyes. We're gonna go to Sayori. Oh god, we got the fucking trap for last. This is a good poem, Narrcost. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? Bank account. Goes to donate and remember he has a .70 bank account, god damn it. I trusted Thamriel. I always trust Thamriel when it comes down to weeb comics, but he says, like, don't look up fucking anything, just go for it. Download it, it's free. So he convinced me, and here I am. Shout out for Thamriel for making this a possibility. I guess you're right, but that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you couldn't do it seriously. It's always not his first time. Or that you couldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you just wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Oh well, sure, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but it doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? Like I said before, Narrcost, deep down you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this is for other new people. This is something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this meant to her and all. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you on to that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through the blinds of the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead and held up high on the bed, making my sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you testing me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. See you around, Ken. Theory. This just goes, but a guess. But did you wait until the morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit. A yes or no question. I really can't read right now. I gotta drink water or something. That's the one thing. My fucking tongue is so heavy right now from talking. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Ah, yes. The society deems it taboo to eat any type of breakfast food after 6 p.m., so I'll sell for 50 pizza rolls. Fuck yeah. I didn't mean to say anything was a bad poem. I came out nice, or should I put it, it sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. That was so much fun. Monica's the best. Ah, yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Now it's time for the lolly. I bet all you brothers do. No, you do not know the way. Narrcost, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. Oh god, no. Wait, what? Harsh. Why do you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah. I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Ah, painful to think about. Fine. Well, sorry. Now you'll get better anyway. I'll tell you what to improve, but you're better off trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. You do not know the way. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think of it stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. Huh. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of the poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your messages any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easier to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Let it sit in for a rhyme at the end, but then it made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring on the feel of the last line. Though you did. I guess you more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but Natsuki is feeling proud when I won't take away from her. I'm doing good, Christy. How you doing? I guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. as if everyone is judging me for my metacore writing abilities. Even if you're just being nice, there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrow furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Damn it. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? Clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be so cute? I know that. The formula. Well, I'm picking the purple-haired, purple-eyed one. I'm curious of what the hell caused that. A language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. Humph. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Narrcost did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions for my own. How many endings? I don't know. I don't know how many fucking endings are. I don't know what is what. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I'll spend a long time establishing my writing style. I just don't expect to change anything soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. Nah. And Narrcost liked my poem too, you know. He even told me how he was impressed by it. Natsuki's eyes suddenly stand up. Oh? I didn't realize you were invested in trying to impress our new member. Yuri. That's not what I... As their own scenes, guess you consider those ending. Ooh, you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Narrcost appreciates my advice more than it appreciates yours. How do you know he doesn't appreciate my advice? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? What is with this circus music? It wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Narrcost started showing up. Natsuki! That's a little... doesn't involve you. I still oh god. I'm playing some was it Hank Williams stirred in the background to counter this ambient music? What, you mean the circus music? Hank Williams? I don't like fighting guys. Suddenly both girls turn towards me as if they noticed I was standing there. Narrcost? She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. She go over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writings the more effective. And this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? That means you should jump out as the reader and not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Narrcost. Wait! There's a reason to have so many deep and expressive words start in our language. This fucking game. It is the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Narrcost? Well? How did I get dragged into this first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. It's Yuri, baby! Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait, that's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick and fight just because someone's opinion is different. You hear that, internet? You hear that, internet? You hear that, internet? Oh, you shouldn't pick up, yeah. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri, you're a seriously talented writer. Not a secret that I'm impressed. Well, that's But here's the thing. No matter how simple I refine something writing style is, someone's right. I cannot fucking talk. They're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. To pick a fight. Oh god, I see it. I didn't notice that people and stuff, it's like, they're like 16, it's weird. But the legal age in Japan... I'm sorry. Ooh, but Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well. If you just told her how you felt, then you wouldn't have it happen in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said something that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? I have to go and drink water. Nah. Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at the point, being defiant only because she can't hand in the pressure. I've been sent to investigate complaints of an average man playing an underage game. I don't know what the fuck is going on. There's weird parts, gaming lawyer. But call! I ended up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Yuri, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. Oh, spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. To compete, oh god. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up some poem with her hand and throws it in the trash. Natsuki, she really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in the adjacent chair. Die. Everything's alright. I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You'll probably hate me now. No, Yuri. Light Fiend, how you doing, dude? How could anyone have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone else could, and I don't think any less of you. Well, alright. I believe you. Imagine they were even younger, would people still be like, it's not real. Thanks, Narrcost, you're too kind. I'm thankful to have you as a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. One thing that Natsuki said, about it wouldn't never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Well never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Good idea. Make sure for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Just don't push the button that makes the octopus hand thing happen. Oh god. Narrcost, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome, in that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from the friends too. I'm about to get moist. You're already moist, baby. I need to go get fucking water after this. So we'll finish off this segment and I'm going to get something to drink and I'll come back to this. I gotta read again. I think to myself, I learned a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do better jobs impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with a newfound determination. Narrcost! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Daryl beams at me. It's truly been a while since Sayori and I have spent that much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen that fight like that. Of course I eat ass, it's 2018, bruv. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just want your opinion, that's all. I can't see why they'd make good friends with you. You know, Narrcost, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. I wouldn't tell if I didn't know. Okay, gaming lawyer, we need your opinion in here. Are these girls 18? I don't think so. I don't think so. Every day is going to be so much fucking fun. Sigh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kinds of situations I'm in. You're being friends with everyone is nice, but does that really need to stop there? Well, I'll just have to see what's in the future. Hold, Sayori, I gotta get something to drink. I can't talk anymore. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I say that more myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Even though the teacher's only like 15. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, I'm gonna go get some fucking water. Pick some random words for me to come back. Put them in the chat. Don't fucking get the other ones. I'm gonna go get some drinks. Jesus Christ. So much reading in this. Purity puppies. Chastity. Extreme! Kawaii. You see our judgment. Suicide. Fester. Hurt. Uncanny. Crimson. Blanket. Depression. Insight. Lust. Horror. Eternity. Disaster. Doki Doki. Vitality. Universe. Lipstick. Games. Kitty. Another day passes. I think his combination gets you sent to school counselor with his huge pervert. Who is a huge perv, by the way. Another day passes, and time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room and usually scene greets me. Hi, Narrcost! Yo, Sayori! Looks like you're in the good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things that put you in that way. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me and buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? What's with all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles in the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How'd you even know? It's simple. If you have enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so the only leaves me one option. Wah! I give up! Don't you make me feel guilty! If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Aha! Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. I was just... something in my book. Yuri! Tell Narrcost to let me borrow some money. That's... Don't get me involved in that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy that you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, you're suffering a fair amount of retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's fun inside of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, now I have to accept the retribution. Oh god. Oh god. Yuri for life, still coming for you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us. Isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. Go to sleep, Pigeon Lord. Cheap way to get in. Don't hesitate, damn it. Buy her food. But you have to remember. I believe it was Plato, deep in his finest work, The Republic, where he stated, if these bitches ain't paying your bills, don't pay these bitches no mind. But you couldn't have come if you weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me some more credit than that, Sayori. Kia! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. What was... a cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? Is it because I paid my restitutions? Retribution? Actually, that's one almost worked. Ha ha ha, I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Ah ha 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 ha. God. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Oomph. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours is really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of the seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie's still in hand. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. God damn it, Bowtie. Oh. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki. Ding, stream's done. What the fuck? Took a bite out of her cookie, damn it. took a bite out of her cookie. I don't understand. I don't understand this. Just gonna put that right there. Just gonna put that right on up there real quick, because what the fuck? Put that right there. There we go. Censored by it. It wasn't me saying these things, it was Brazzers. Hey, did you seriously just do that? Mouth full. Sayori trots away safely. Yep, let's just go back here, just in case we didn't know. Definitely a Brazzers moment. Presented to you by Doki Doki Literature Club. Gonna put that right up there. Yuri and I laugh as well. Mouthful of cookie, right? Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monika is in the club room. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her? What is it? Have any of you heard anything about her being so late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... Barbara. I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. She's on a date! That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monika chose the club over her boyfriends after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you on your way? Well, my last period today was study hall. 3 8.2% beers? Bird of Prey, how you doing, my dude? Rectified, baby. Just realized I've got to like rectified, baby. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. You must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. I don't really. I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monika. Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Narrcost. Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry, I've been practicing a whole lot recently. You're my favorite streamer out here with playing... Oh, we should play PUBG together. How you doing, Chewy Dog? I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapades. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyways. Feeling good. 3 a touch too much. It looks like everyone's already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. I don't know if this game has multiplayer, but if you want to voice act one of the girls, please God, make that my dream come true. Yuri is back in her book and Mitsuki disappeared in the closet. Hey Yuri! Huh? I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Oh no. I was kind of just waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's! Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Feels like I have been drinking, for the love of God. Not at all. Thank you for reading my chat. Yeah. Well, I can't do that. Cuts? Cute scene? Cute scenes? Thanks very much. Is there one thing that can make me... If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. No, nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, that kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water in the pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to put this in the teacher's desk and then we'll go and get some water. He walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To me surprise, Aru. The way she makes me really move. God, I cannot fucking read! Where the hell is the teacher? It's a literature club. It's after school, baby. There's no teacher. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts to her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Thick thighs save lives. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. These girls need supervision now, immediately! Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Huh? Yuri was going to make some tea, so... I suddenly realize how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. What do you think Nara's doing? Do you guys like reality TV? I suddenly realize how weird it sounds to explain what this is to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monica, please mind your own business for once. Weeboo nonsense? Yeah, I don't know why this game is considered psychological horror on Steam, because it is literally just anime. Is this some bullshit? Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Narrcost in club activities? My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Girls tasting each other's cookies. Well, welcome to Brazzers Literature's Club. Monica, could you please just not cockblock? Please? Playing offline, leaving no evidence? I'm not leaving any goddamn evidence. Then let's go, Narrcost. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, Totally makes sense now. See, dude? Told you. See, as soon as it's Brazzers Literature Club, you're getting HD reading. Something about the way she had said that made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but... It's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. No. I was gonna say, is this fucking Piano Man again? Isn't even... Nara's the redhead. Oh hell yeah, dude. Narrcost, how come, even when I do something bad, you're being so nice to me? Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seems in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them anyway. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. Ah! No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? I'm a dicker for sexy voices? What? Was in the top. I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friends, you say? And, Yuri lifts her head. Narrcost, I really like being friends with you. We already got friend zone. Fucking congratulations. Grades 1 through 9 all over again. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yes, shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk into the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Narrcost, do you like oolong tea? Oh yeah! Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature of the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this thing. You really do this properly, don't you? And remember, if you're new, make sure that you fucking. Wait, hold on. I gotta do it the other way. Make sure you. I can't get my fucking hand that way. You hit the like button and also subscribe. I'm not Okie Doki playing Doki Doki. Bang Bros is Brazzers. They're all owned by the same fucking network. But yes, Reality Kings, not bad either. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I should do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. Double Z. It's after X, motherfuckers. What's Well, Brazzers is a series of online late-night documentaries. Usually the ones that make your mom giggle and your dad watches alone at night. Make sure you check them out. It's art, baby. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. That's too... Letters deeper into the mess? You dumb bastard, I mean that in the best way. God damn it. We did not nearly spend enough time together at VidCon, my dude. God damn it. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Narrcost. It's very endearing. It's very yandeering. Somebody hit the fucking drum roll, please. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. With knights from medieval times? Narrcost, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. Oh, no, I just put the Brazzers logo over my subscriber goals because YouTube's fucking me, am I right? Is it cool to get on that bandwagon yet? I'm kidding, by the way. I've had a fucking wonderful time here. But get out! It's a little bit easier on my back. Pardon me? I can't read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my Bitch, have you heard of subtlety? Jesus Christ, don't put the whole fucking thing out on the plate. You're giving dessert before we even had dinner. Yeah, baby! Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have a back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Holy shit! Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? hunched over while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough, I'll go ahead and get the book. Do you know the way? I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. The bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it, since that'll go well with the tea. Bad posture from reading. Yuri and I then sit against the wall and teacups at our side. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? The more you know. Wink wink, nudge nudge. You got the Asperger's. Damn it. Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacups. Yuri's hands me my teacup, holding it with my hand that's not holding the book. I end up in the position that makes it even harder to focus. Oh god. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally burn your ass. Touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed her single thing. Ugh. She wears her intense reading expression I can only presume would be around her as she faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry! I briefly let go of the book and it finished opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Ah, that's it. Yuri, let me read that, BB Rar. God damn it, it's okay, I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it then it might get smudges on... If I touch it, I'm gonna get smudges on the page. Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Oh god, Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder time to read. God, Rick. Don't have time to read it. As a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case... Shake that moneymaker. Oh, shake that moneymaker. Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. This fucking game is so filled with innuendo and entendre, it's unbelievable. Entendre. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Jesus Christ. Matus, it's literature. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Narrcost. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, that's it. You officially changed your name to Narrcost. Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, not really in that kind of context, but yeah. That's all it was. Yeah. Then, you can hardly see. These girls are really so hard they can hardly see straight. Eat that booty with a spoon, Jesus Christ. I see, the situation's gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to her book. But I can tell that her expression that she even can't focus now. My heart is pounding. Perhaps it's going Doki Doki. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling in the rhythm of her breaths. It's reading in here. Call! I raise my arm. Look, before Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my finger. Oh God. Okay, everyone. Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Narrcost, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Did you say chocolate? Chocolate! Word between us. Oh shit! I had the feeling that's something neither of us would have had the courage to bring up. Chocolate! Alright, so we gotta go with Yuri. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it, Narrcost? This one might even be better than yesterday! How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of this technique was worth practicing. Maybe that's why you did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try to give you more imagery. Haikus, I'm here. Chocolate! And remember folks, if you haven't already done so, make sure that you hit like and also subscribe. In the dirtiest sense. Ever hear her hands appear sweaty? I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri's breath. Oh god damn it, Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. I probably sound really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes sense. It makes me really happy. Are you saying you never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Yuri, I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh? Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. And it's with you. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendency of wandering as an unordinary human? I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon on urge. The moon increments its phases and reflects as much as light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, as perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. Well, that raccoon has taken the following to me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. I was a little more daring with this one more than yesterday. I can see a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotion through them. Yeah, it takes... If I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to on their own. If I wanted to express the way it feels to be more indulged in more of an unusual hobby, those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. Senpai. Yamatai. I thought I was just watching Narrcost stream, then I realized I was watching Dateline to Catch a Predator. Oh wait, you already do. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Narrcost? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it was difficult sometimes, some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. Cracking the IPs of everyone watching this, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Narrcost. That's exaggerating a little bit. That's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a real nice feeling, and you're the thing for that. It's nothing, really. Hiyori smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Ha. Friends, I'm not okie dokie after playing Doki Doki. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I just realized that it's 12:30 and it's time for me to go beddy bye. But if you guys enjoyed it, make sure that you leave one last like out the door. And I will see you tomorrow. But first, we're gonna go and raid. We're gonna raid. Let's see who's online right now. We're gonna give them some loving, baby. Let's do it, baby. We're gonna go and see a Mr. Arc DK. But thank you. Oh shit, Mighty's on. Shit! We haven't raided Mighty. All-in-one Mighty. Why isn't all-in-one Mighty on my list, damn it?
I hate this.
An anime game? I was. Triple X Raccoon. You gotta do this again. I will, one of these days. Suffered stream. Hey, Raccoon Raid. Triple X Raccoon Raid. Damn it. yes, let's go and give some... Do it again with shots. Oh god, make it a drinking game? But make sure that you go over there and say hello to All-in-One Mighty and give him some love.
Is half the man he was, it seems so. Ember, Smurf, exactly.
Well, I'll see you guys soon.
Welcome, Mr.
Good night, sweet dreams,
Gaming
everybody.
Wait, XXX.